Next, we will see practical problems on union and intersection. For that, first there is a proof. So I will prove that part. Then we will understand the formula. Then we will apply that formula on different type of problems. So first, we are going to prove the formula. So first, I will draw the Venn diagram, a general Venn diagram. If two set is given to you. So this is the Venn diagram in which two set and universal set is given. Okay, this is a universal set and these are two set. Okay, now we will assume something. Let's say there are p number of elements in this region. In this region, let's say there are p number of element. Okay, let's say there are p number of element, and let's say there are q number of element in this region. In this intersection region, there are q number of region. There are q number of region, and there are r number of elements in this region. Okay, so there are p number of elements in this region, and there are q number of elements in this region, and there are r number of elements in this region. Okay, r. So what we have considered, in this region there are p number of element, in this region there are q number of element, in this region there are r number of elements. This we have considered. So and we have already learned this region, about this region. Okay, we have already learned about this region. That region is actually a minus b. So number of element in a minus b is p. This is intersection part, this is intersection part. So number of element in a intersection b is q. Then this region is b minus a. So number of element in b minus a is r. So we have assumed this. Okay, p number of element in this region, q number of element in this region, and r number of element in this region. Now we will formulate a relation between union of two set and intersection of two set. Now what is union? We have seen a union of a and b. So in Venn diagram, which region is in which region elements of union are present? That is in this region. This complete region is a union b. Okay, this complete region is a union b. So number of element in a union b, that will be p plus q plus r. That will be p plus q plus r. I can say, right, because this region has p number of element, this region has q number of element, this region has r number of element. So in this region, how many number of element are there? P plus q plus r. And what is this region? This region is a union b. So number of element in a union b is actually p plus q plus r. Now what we will do, we will add and subtract. We will add and subtract r. Okay, so we have added this r and subtracted this r. Okay, so it will be balancing out. Now we will just rearrange this like p plus r plus q plus r minus r. So what have I done here? I have rearranged that p plus r, then q plus r and minus r here. Okay, so I have just rearranged it. Now number of element in a, how many number of element are there in a? P plus q. Okay, so I can write number of element in a is actually p plus q. Okay, I'm sorry, there is a mistake here. So do not add and subtract r, add q, subtract q. Okay, add q and subtract q. Okay, yes, add q and subtract q. Okay, there was a mistake. I repeat, there was a mistake. So we have added q and subtracted q. Then we will rearrange it. And then we will rearrange p plus q. Also, there is no need to rearrange. There is no need to rearrange it. So it is in the form. So number of element of A. What is number of element of A in this region? In this region, how many elements are there? PQ. So number of element of A is P plus Q. Number of element of B, Q plus R. Okay. So this P plus Q, I can replace it with number of element of A. Then number of element of B. How many elements are there in set B? Set B has element Q plus R. Okay, there are Q plus R number of element in set B. In set B, there are Q plus R number of element. So Q plus R. So simply I will write in this place, in this Q plus R, I can write directly, I can write number of element of B minus Q Q. So Q is basically number of element in this intersection region. Okay, so basically number of element in A intersection B is Q. Okay, so in place of Q I can write number of element in A intersection B. This is basically a simple proof for the relation between union and intersection of two set. So we have came to this formula. Finally, we have came to this formula. So this is the formula which is a relation between union and intersection of two set. Okay, this is the formula. Okay, let me revise it again. So what we have done in this region, we have considered that let there be p number of element. In this region we have considered q number of element, and in this region we have considered r number of element that we have considered. Okay, and this region is called a minus b, this region is called b minus a, and this region is called a intersection b. So we have denoted as per required. Okay, then what we have done, we have written that we have discussed that this region is actually a union b. Okay, in the topic union, uh, in the topic operation of sets under the topic union of two set, we have seen this region is actually a union b. So a union b, how many elements are there in a union b? P plus q plus r, that means p plus q plus r. Then what we have done, we have added q and subtracted q, because this with the help of this we can formulate the required formula. Okay, so what we have done, we have added and subtracted q. Now now we have then we can see that in this region, that is a, set a has how many element? P plus q. And in this region set b has how many element? Q plus r, that we have written here. Then in the intersection, how many elements are there? Q number of element is there, that we have written here. Then in place of p plus q we have written number of element of a. Then in place of q plus r we have written number of element of b. Then in place of q we have written a intersection b. Okay, from this from this from this proof we have arrived to this formula. Okay, which is this formula. So this is basically very useful formula to solve many practical problem, and we will also use Venn diagram to solve many problems. Okay, so this is basically formula for two set. If two set is given to you, but there can be more than two set also, there can be three set also. Okay, so formula for the three set, I will not prove the formula for the three set, but we will just understand what is the formula for three set. So let me draw the Venn diagram first. So there is no need of proof. There is no need to prove for the three set. Okay, these are three set. This is set A, set B, and set C. This is universal set. So there is a formula for three set also, because there are questions where three set has been given to you. The details of three set has been given to you. How many elements are there in the first set? How many elements are there in the second set? Then how many elements are there in the third set? all these things will be given to you. We have to find some certain things. Okay, so there is a formula for 3 set, and that formula is number of element in A union B union C, which is basically number of element of A plus number of element of B plus number of element of C minus number of element of A intersection B minus number of element of B intersection C minus number of element of A intersection C plus number of element of A intersection B intersection C. So this is the formula in which data for 3 set given. Okay, so this is basically number of element in set A, number of element in set B, number of element in set C, number of element in the intersection of A and B, number of element in the intersection of B and C, number of element in the intersection of A and C, the number of element in the intersection of A, B and C. Okay, so this is basically A intersection B. Okay, uh, this is B intersection C, this is A intersection C, this region is A intersection B intersection C. So this is the formula. So next we will solve some example, and then we will solve the problems of exercise and some problems of miscellaneous.